if we're talking about commercial archaeology, they're using the phrase archaeology to signify old or maybe vanishing, and something which provides clues or information about a way of life that is somehow past or obsolescent. So there is also an organization for industrial archaeology. And those will be people who appreciate gas holders and Parker Truss bridges and things like that. So when we're talking about commercial archaeology, really the understanding of it in the United States is something along the American roadside, because that defines for Americans as well as the rest of the world something of significance. A lot of us have grown up in the suburbs or grown up in rural areas, and just about everyone has driven down the American roadside. And from the very beginning of the automobile age, there have always been attempts to somehow get the attention of the driver, whether it's stop here for the best gas in town, or pull over here for a hamburger or a snack or a rest stop, bathroom, treat the kids to a goofy reptile farm to have them stop clattering in the back seat. And pretty soon you developed a type of semiotic of the roadside. What was going to be welcoming or appealing to given groups or the mass of Americans. So a lot of the emphasis came to be on what you could see and pay attention to at a given speed. So early on it's 30 miles an hour, then it becomes steadily faster, and finally at highway exits you're going to get giant signs on 50-foot stalks that show a neon truck or an ice cream cone or whatever, Joe's Reptile Farm, or even like a roadside fruit stand, or Indian River grapefruit if you're down in Florida, or Joe's Boiled Peanuts, or Scrapple if you're in Pennsylvania Dutch country. And you try to incorporate local culture, or what you want to communicate as a local culture. So there'll be a windmill, or there'll be a water wheel, or something of that nature. And then you get specific seasonal things, like we're sitting here at Dee Dee's Ice Cream, which is just about my favorite experiential ice cream stand on the planet. And there's a gigantic electric cow, and the phrase Dee Dee's Dairy, and this is a place where you get a baby dish that's the size of Mount Vesuvius or something, and who knows what the size of a large cone dish is. But these places, because they operate seasonally, they become places of ritual.